Is over there. Let's see. This better. Did I even shake this thing? Oh, good. Oops. Oops. Difficult for me to find my match. There's one that I'll never forget that I found in Primark. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna get it again. Oops. Messages. Somebody told me your boyfriend was looking for me. And that's cool. Well, you should know I'm pretty easy to find. Just look for me wherever he sees you. Wherever you go. I need to put some butterflies in my hair. I'll go wherever you go. I've been telling myself that I'm gonna start working out soon. Good morning. It's very weird. Usually I do my makeup like in the morning. But today, like, no. In fact, I'm supposed to be watching a movie. My sister sent me a video. What's the name of the movie? Evil something? It's a horror movie. She sent it to me yesterday in the night. And I say to her that I am definitely not watching it in the night. Which show was this? There's a show that I watched, like a friend of mine. He was like, he invited me and another woman. We were like, let's have a movie night. Which show was this? I don't remember the name of the show, but in the movie, there was this girl who used to make the click sound. And then, is it Insidious? No, it's not Insidious. Definitely not Insidious. And then, like, he was driving the car, and then his sister's head, like, got cut off while he was driving the car. What's the name of that show? Hey, hi, good morning. What's the name of that show? Was it where the... No. And mom, apparently the grandmother had made some deal with the devil or, you know, some out of this world forces that she was going to, the son of whatever was going to be born through her family. What's the name of that show? It was more gore than it was horror, in my opinion. It was more gore than it was horror. It was just more of a shock factor, like, oh my god, you know, her head just got pulled out by a pole. What's the name of the show? Anyway, I forget. And then there is another show, Insidious. I don't know if it's Insidious. Is it Insidious? You know, he was driving the car with his sister. She was like having difficulties breathing, and then she put her head out of the car. And then he turned a curve because there was something on the road. But then we find out eventually that, in fact, that stuff that was on the road was everything was planned. And then his mom also got possessed by this entity. And then she was like on top of the roof like that. And then she was like stabbing herself. And then he got possessed. And then the closing of the show is he goes up this tree house and finds just everybody there. It's idiots. God damn it. But yeah, it was more gore. I don't think that was horror. I think it was more gore. It was more gore. And then there's another show that we watched because I was watching horror movies. We were together, where the kids are like being bewitched by this weird woman. That was a great show. I enjoyed that very much. I don't think it was a horror though. And then in this show, this boy, his strange aunt comes to visit them in a house. She's seems to be dying or something, like she's not very well. And then just like literally the next day, this kid starts acting strange. And then all the kids in the town at 2 in the night or something, 2 in the morning, they all just got up and they were running like this. What show is that? Wait, my little hands are like at the back. What show is that? What's the name of the show? I thought Genghis Khan, the guy who plays Genghis Khan was there. Genghis Khan. Is it Genghis Khan or Genghis Khan? I don't know. He was also there. That one to me was more of a thriller because at the end of it all, I was more interested in knowing like the backstory of the aunt. Like, where did she come from? Like, she bewitched everybody. And then all the kids from that particular class, it was that particular class, went missing. Like, just the kids in that particular class went missing. And then everybody was bullying the teacher. They were like, yeah, what did you do? What did you do? Blah, 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 blah. And then the show ends. The show ends with the little boy, he goes into the house and then he does the same witchcraft because he had seen how his, I don't know if that's his aunt or great aunt or twice removed, whatever. Anyway, his relative had done it. So he did it. Hey, what's up? So he does this little witchcraft thing and then he breaks the stick. And then all the kids that were in the cellar that his wicked aunt was keeping, they all just went out and they started chasing her through the town. And this lady was running for her life. And then they killed her. Like, it was interesting to watch. It was a very interesting show to watch. I have to remember the name. I know I'll remember the name once I go. I know this show. All the kids in the town, not all the kids, wasn't all the kids in the, was it all the kids in the town? I don't think it was all the kids in the town. Because this little kid, what he had done when, the show was trying to show us what exactly had happened, what had happened was, his aunt told him, you go to the weapons. Yes. Oh, I'm spoiling it for you. Weapons. Was it weapons? Yes, I think so. And then his aunt had told him, like, you get the something from everybody and you bring it to me. So he went to the school and got, what did he get? Was it pencils or pens? Like, he got something from each and every single classmate of his. And so his aunt went there and made the brujeria. And then she broke that stick. And then all of a sudden the kids just got up and they were running to her house, And was it a journalist who was like, hey, wait, there's this particular direction that each and every single one of this houses are going to, like, this particular point. It's this house. And then they were in this cellar. They were just like zombified. I don't know. Was she like sucking out their youth? I have so many questions. I don't think it was a horror. I honestly don't think that show was a horror. I think it was, I don't know, a thriller maybe? Horror, it wasn't a horror because I was like, usually horror for me, it's got a very good jump scare. Like, very good jump scare where I, as an adult, will be like, I do not want to step out of this house. But can you say it was a piece of art? I loved it. What was the question? Do you think we die and never think again, or do we die and life begins anew? Ooh, that's a very philosophical question. There's only one way to find out. I don't know. When I think about, like, humanity, human life, I don't know. I think I'm a one and done person, This is like, it's cool. I was here and leave chance to the others. Don't be too selfish, Just let the others also come into this shitty world. But that was a good show. So I'm looking forward to watching this show that my sister said it's called Evil something. I'm going to tell you all about it when I watch it. because I'm going to watch it in the afternoon and I'm going to watch it in my garden. I am so hungry. I don't know what to do. The thing is, I have so many things that I want to do today because today I have like 4 hours. Is it 4 or 5 hours? Where I'm by myself today. But I need to figure out if if I want to go to the next city to do some sightseeing and shopping, or I clean the house. Who likes to clean the house? I don't know. Or I sit outside there and watch my movie. I want to watch this show because now I'm interested. I don't know, but I don't know if I should watch it by myself or I should call my friends because we usually like to watch it together and then we watch it together, but he's at school, so probably not. Especially right now, it's not very good timing. He has like a lot of assignments, so maybe not. I'll watch it by myself, but I'll watch it outside. I'm really scared. Which was my first horror show? The first horror show that I watched when I was younger, I'm an old hat now, was Hammer House of Horror. This used to show, like for me, of course, there's like, oh my God, Hammer House of Horror, Hammer House of Horror. That was a very scary ass show for me. Like I would be so scared. But now watching it now, I'm like, that was such a stupid show to be scared of. Hammer House of Horror. And then as I got older, we got into Friday the 13th and which one was that? Which show is Freddy into? Projectile Outside. Oh no, I don't have a projector. The thing is, if when I'm watching a show, I am one who talks to the TV. Like I will be talking to the people on the screen. Trust and believe they will hear me because why are you not running? Why are you not running? Why is she shell shocked? Like, run, bitch, run. I scream at the TV. Or when they hear what it frustrates me in horror movies is when they hear a sound and then they're like, let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. This is a haunted house. We are all here. We came, the 5 of us. The door just locked behind us. There's a sound over there. Let's go there. Bitch, I am standing by the door. If you're gonna kill me, you kill me right here. I am not moving. In fact, open this door immediately. In fact, what am I even doing in a haunted house, by the way, in the night? But god damn, and there's this show where people have gotten too good. Freddy's Elm Street. Yes, the Nightmare on Elm Street. Yo, Freddy fucked me up. I didn't sleep for a few days. God damn it. Listen, have you ever been scared to sleep? And my sisters would, my sisters were my biggest bullies. Motherfuckers used to bully me. Made me watch that show. They knew I was a scaredy cat. And then I'm like, yeah, it's time to go to bed. And then she would do, how Freddy does with like his hands, like on the way, yo. And now you cannot tell your mom why you're scared because she didn't allow us to watch horror movies. So why are you scared? Let's graduate college and celebrate in an old shack in the woods. Exactly. Best idea ever. And not only that, it has to be the one where some people were killed and they were never found. And catch me at the club. Have fun. Dying over there. And it's the most brutal. Like, I'll never get it. I'll never understand it. Like, but there's a show, because most of the time I was like, no, I'm not going to go in the night. There's a show where it actually happens during the day. Freddy's a bastard son of 1,000 maniac. Really? I should probably watch it again. Because, like, since it's traumatizing, I haven't watched it, like, in over 20 years. Okay. That's how freaked out I was. I didn't even watch... Freddy versus Jason. Jason didn't scare me so much because it was just like just killing people. Jason wasn't scaring me. I wasn't scared of Jason. I was rather annoyed with Jason because I could see Jason. You know what I mean? Like Jason was just like popping like boom, boom. Freddy would catch you, bitch. Especially in that show that I watched, I still remember because I was still traumatized. When he was like coming out of that woman's stomach, like his conception is explained in number. Really? Again, I was so young. I don't know. I was so scared. I was so scared. I should probably watch it again because I think I remember with Fred, no, not Freddie, with Jason that his mom did something. I remember his mom did something, and then but I'm not very certain. Let me not lie here. I don't know with Jason, like how Jason turned into Jason and why he doesn't die and stuff like that. I don't remember. But Freddy? Yeah, Freddy got me. Freddy got me. I'm not gonna lie. Freddy got me for a good week or so. In fact, that's not a lie because he still got me now. I still remember. I was so scared of Freddy. God damn it. Freddy scared the shit bejesus out of me. Jason's mom is a killer in Nemo. Really? With a mask? Don't lie to me now. Jason's mom is a killer? God damn, like I've said, I haven't watched these shows. I thought his mom already died and, his spirit or something like that. Like, I watched this when I was very young. So for me, I wasn't really following the story. It was more of, oh my God, It wasn't like following the actual story and stuff like that. It's like Dexter. I mean, I watched Dexter in my adult years. But then I stopped. I don't even know why I stopped watching Dexter. I think it got boring for me or something. I don't know. Like, especially after that cop died, the black cop died, I was just like, okay, what are we doing now? You caught him now. He's killing killers. And only to find out that, what was this guy said on the interwebs, that actually Dexter wasn't so slick. The people at the police, some of them, like the higher ups, knew that he was offing people. My son is a horror movie. He should explain to me, how is Jason's mom the killer? I thought that woman died. Again, I watched it a long time ago, but I thought that woman died. Didn't she die? Didn't she die? Didn't she die and then it woke him up or something? No, what happened? What happened? Tell me what happened. So I need to know the backstory. For Freddy, I know the backstory. What happened to him there. But when I watched as a younger person, it was just like, yeah, okay, the people in this particular town, they offed him because, he was a child, and then they offed him and they burnt him in the school. And then, that one I kind of got. But I honestly didn't understand Jason. Like, why was Jason offing people? I mean, is there a reason why killers kill? But like, just, they always try to make a little backstory. I know, less is more with your beautiful skin, but I do like a blush, babes. I do like a blush. I don't remember what led Jason to be Jason. I don't know. And then I recently heard, because again, I moved away from the horror part of things. I read that, what's his face? Jason was actually taught by his mom how to be an offer. But I didn't know that she was an offer. I just learned this today. His mom killed and Jason got revenge. Oh wait, in the Jason versus Freddy, who resurrected Freddy, by the way? Not Jason, Freddy. Jason. Who resurrected Jason? Wasn't it his mom? Oh, I don't know. Now I'm curious. Now I want to watch it. And I want to watch it. I know what exactly is going on. Because the girl's gotta know. The girl's gotta know. What other horror show have I watched? The one that I don't want to watch is this one that have they're bringing out the season 6 or something. Is this season 6? Where this family, like, oh, they see a red door, and then there was a red demon behind this man, like the best jump scare in horror, according to the people. Like this demon there with the red doors. Devil's in the detail. Yo, don't scare me. When I have holiday from work, maybe I'll sit down and watch it. Yo, will I survive it? Okay, first tell me, will I survive it? Because the problem, like I've said, when I'm watching a show, I'm talking to the TV. Okay? I'm talking to the TV. The people who piss me off in horror shows, your child who doesn't speak suddenly speaks and says, "He's here, Mama. Who's here, my boy? The man in black. Oh, it's okay. The man in black is here." We're sleeping in a hotel. And then when we... Oh, yeah, gore. I kind of like gore, actually. It shocked me. It shocked me. That we were talking about. Ooh. When the kid's neck got cut out, and then they literally showed us the head. Like I talked to the TV. I was with my friends. I was just like, we all got quiet. Like we all got quiet real quick. Hotel. Ooh, see, I'm about. That's why I changed my mind about the hotel. It's like hotel. Isn't there like a hotel Bates? They kill people in that hotel. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to. I don't know. I'll sleep in the street. I'm gonna in the street. I don't know. Leave the town. But lucky for me, these things mostly happen in America. So I'm safe. Jason ain't gonna find me. He's in America. Freddie ain't gonna find me. He's in America. So leave the country, okay? He ain't got no passport. Just leave the country. Stay safe. Stay very safe. I don't know. Or the people who are just like, oh no, I forgot something in the house. I really need to get it. No, you actually don't. But when you start seeing things in the house, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I have traveled abroad. That's why I know that Freddie and Jason and Dexter and which other famous horror people are there? Michael Myers. Ooh, Michael Myers. I used to confuse Michael Myers when I was younger. I used to confuse Michael Myers with Jason. I mean, obviously they have two different masks, but like I used to confuse them a lot, and I don't remember Michael Myers. I don't remember Michael Myers. I know Michael Myers because I have his mask for Halloween next month, like in October. I was Michael Myers. I loved his mask, and I was opening the door very slowly, like when the kids came through and they were like trick or treating, and then I literally was opening the door like this. Oh, there was a little boy. He was so scared. He was so scared. Because like I don't know what's up with his face. It's just so Uncanny Valley, which is another show I haven't watched, by the way, but I know what it's about. Like there's shows that you don't need to watch because you've watched them on the internet. How many countries have you been to? Not so many, actually. Let me see, South Africa. Yeah, so far just 4. I keep going around 4. But I have plans on going to Amsterdam. I want to go to Amsterdam. for research purposes. For research purposes. And I would love to go to the UK. I don't know. I don't want to go to London because, you know, I've heard that London is not so nice. But I don't know what place in the UK I'd go to. I would love to go to Ireland. I would love to go to Ireland and Scotland. Is it Northern Ireland? I don't know. The one that doesn't belong to the UK. That one. I would love to see that country. I'd love to go to Scotland, see the greenery. I would like to go to Holland. I would love. I would love to see Botswana. They're a bit xenophobic. They are xenophobic. I'd like to see Botswana. I would love to go to Namibia. I would love to tour the entire country of Zambia, actually. Even if I don't go to the Netherlands, even if I don't go to Italy, even if I don't go to Holland, even if I don't go to the UK, I would love to tour the entire country of Zambia. Like, so many beautiful gems. And I don't want to go to the thing is, I don't want to also go to the the touristy places. I don't want that. I want to have an actual experience of the people there. I don't want to go to don't maybe I'll go to see the animals and shit, but I want to be with the people. I want to be with the people. I want to eat what they eat. I want to see their daily life. I want them to show me the little places that they go to. I want them to tell me the gossip, you know. That's what I would love to do. Inshallah. Yeah. So I'm gonna be watching a horror show today. Freddy. Northern Philippines. Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. I would love to visit Vietnam. I mean, I know what they think about me putting my house up. I don't care. I would love to visit Vietnam. That's a place I'd love to visit. And Vietnam, maybe Thailand, but definitely Vietnam. I would love to visit Vietnam. I just want to eat the food in Vietnam. That's all I want to do. You don't even need to take me. Okay, maybe also, I'm not going to lie, maybe also a little bit of a massage. Because they're really good at that. Just break my back, just me. Exactly. Thank you for your service. That's what I would like to do. I'd like to visit Vietnam. Philippines. Beautiful women in the Philippines. Beautiful men and women. Just beautiful people. Beautiful. I don't know what they think about, but I'm still gonna go there. I'm still coming. I'd love to visit. I love it. Like, very beautiful people. What other country would I visit? A country I wouldn't visit. Based on what I have seen. And I want to be purposefully ignorant when I say this. I know it is not to every general rule. There are exceptions. I know. But countries that don't want me and don't care, that I wouldn't like to see or visit. In Africa, first of all, Nigeria is one country that I have no interest in visiting or seeing. Beautiful people, wonderful artists. They have everything in Nigeria. They just, no. Any country that is run by the Philippines is like Australia in the earlier days. Humble. Listen, you don't even need to convince me. You don't even need to convince me. Because I have met them. Wonderful. What does Trump say? Wonderful people. Very nice. Like, just absolutely very nice. I would love to visit the Philippines. Because, okay, fine. Maybe I'm being biased because when I was, training as a nurse, the best colleagues that I worked with were from the Philippines. And so far, very nice. Even when they're pissed off, you see it in their eyes, but they will not disrespect you, at least not in front of your face. Not yet. You have to do something very, very respectful, very lovely. That's what I said. Like Philippines, beautiful people, very beautiful, beautiful women. I don't even know why you guys like in the Philippines don't have pimples. Jealous of your skin routine. Send me some of that stuff. But I have found a good routine. I think my skin, with my 322 years of age, I think it's not bad. It's not bad. Nicht schlecht, nicht schlecht. Oh, ja. Nicht schlecht. So anyway, as I was saying, the show that I'm gonna watch, the countries that I'm not gonna visit. Sorry, South Africa, and a good friend of mine is actually going to South Africa, but Abahambe, Abahambe, they don't want me there. They've said it very clearly. They would prefer my European counterparts. And fortunately for them, I'm black, so I'm gonna go there. I want to go to Italy, Turkey, and Italy is beautiful. Like my sister-in-law, she goes to Italy a lot. And she has said Italy is beautiful, it's nice, and And then I go, like, I like to research, because I don't want to have a horrible experience. I don't want to have a horrible experience. And unfortunately for me, I'm black. And the other part is I like being black. So, and based on the experience that I've seen from others, it's like, girl, don't do it. So it puts me in this weird space where I'm like, this country is beautiful. But when I am escaping to go to a holiday, I don't want to have stress. And if that country doesn't want me there, I will look at the pictures online. There's so many beautiful pictures online. And I'll be like, oh, wow, 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 wow. Beautiful country. But I don't want to go there, take myself there after knowing what I know, and then get there and start complaining. Oh, baby. I'll stay here and watch horror movies on my TV. So, yeah. How is Australia? By the way, I'm Australian. Same thing. I laugh like it's funny, but it's not. I'll never understand racism. I have my own prejudices. I'm literally mentioning entire countries, like the entire people, but it's just the country. And like, I know to every general rule, there are exceptions. There are exceptions. There are definitely areas in Nigeria. I mean, I would probably fit into Nigeria better than I would in Italy, for fuck's sake. But I just based on what I'm seeing online, you can do that one. Based on what I'm seeing online, it's not very welcoming right now. So, I've already got stress at work, I have no intention of taking myself to holiday to have stress. Like, no. So I know Botswana is xenophobic, but they're nice to tourists. And I'll definitely go there as a tourist. Zambia, entire country beautiful. People are friendly. Very helpful. Malawi also. Zimbabwe also. Countries that I'd love to visit. Tanzania, some areas. Kenya, definitely not. Especially not going to Nairobi. But countries that are definitely, they'll never see me because they don't want me. They don't even know me. They don't even care. Very good for them. Nigeria, any majority Muslim country that is run by, because I am problematic already with my mouth. Like, they would, before I even land, they'll just be like, oh, all right, bye. You just probably committed an offense or something. So I will not even bother them with my nonsense. I will stay there because I like showing my skin. I like showing my, especially when it's hot. I like a little bit of a tan. Okay. I like to wear my heels. I like to put on makeup. And I like to show my face. Because so I'd rather stay. I'll respect their culture from afar. That's what I do. I'll be back there in my yard, my garden, talking to my screen as I yell at Jason for, why are you killing this person, Jason? She tried to help you. Than disturb other people's country. So I'll stay in my lane. I'll look for countries where they would like my $2 or €2 or two kwacha or whatever currency, and they'll be like, okay, give us some money, give us your money. That is where I'm gonna go. But a country that has uh told me no, I'm not gonna get it. Like to Saxon Inhalt, is that what they say? Yeah, I wouldn't go to Saxon Inhalt. They don't want me there. They don't need me there. They've said it very well. And unfortunately for them, the people who can afford to leave are who they need to say. The doctors, the nurses, the mechanics, the engineers, they're leaving. The ones who they don't want to stay are the ones that are staying, so they're losing out. So that's a place I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go to East Germany either. I wouldn't go to Eastern European countries. I've heard Croatia is so beautiful. And I have a Croatian friend of mine, very lovely lady with her redhead son. Beautiful. And then I was like, oh, I would love to, go to Croatia. So of course, what do? She goes on the internet. Racism is a distraction. I know. But I don't want to be uncomfortable at a place where I'm always looking at the side and just being hyper aware. No, they don't need me there. They don't want me there. It's okay. I don't have to force myself there. I'm speaking from a place again of privilege. So Croatia. So I was like, oh wow, Croatia. Okay, let's go. So I started doing my research, and then I went on the interwebs, and they were like, well, it's beautiful, but yeah, you black. And the thing is, they're not gonna know if which black I am. Most prefer black Americans. Sometimes I get you sound American, or sometimes you sound British, whatever British that, UK is a big place, but I get that. So I might get away with, oh, I'm an American, but eventually the African will come out. Nah, but you're not the one we requested. Please, pack your things. Get out of here. So I'm scared. So I went on the internet and I was looking at this girl. She was like, okay, I went to Croatia. And then I asked my Croatian friend. I said, girl, do you like me? She's like, well, I do, but most of us don't. I said, you do not have to tell me twice. They don't need me there. They don't want my money. They don't want my time. I'm not going. We move along. There was a wine fest that was happening in a small little, I like this actually. There was a wine fest that was happening in one of the little villages. A big wine fest apparently, okay? So I say to my friend, oh, there's a wine fest going on. Oh. I always layer my perfumes. This is all Sarah. So, oh, there's a wine fest. Let's go. Come on. And then she was like, well. I said, what? And she's white, by the way. She's white who voted for the extremist party. First of all, didn't like that girl. But anyway, I digress. She says to me, hey, you might not want to go there. I said, what? It's a wine fest. Everybody will be drunk. I said, yeah, exactly. I said, what do you mean? It's the biggest. Well, my friend who is white and queer had because they told him, hey, this is not a part of our culture. I said, oh, you don't have to tell me twice. Got it. Never went there. I said they had a wine fest, and I went to the other ones where I had a lovely time. People were nice. I'll never understand it. Never understand it. So I go to places where I know that the people are respectful. I'm just usually. Have you been to Germany? When I heard about the German stare, I was just like, it can't be that bad. Come on. It cannot be that bad. You know when you stare at someone, you look and you look away. This is a German stare. They'll walk with you. I was in a bakery, Horredabik, sitting with my friend, with my hair like this, sitting here talking to my friend. This woman got up from her seat. She got up from her seat. My friend was sitting in front of me and I'm talking to him. So I have that in my peripheral, okay? Okay. The bathroom was here on the other side, on my left side. Your right, my left. She gets up because I can see I'm talking to my friend and I can see her get up. And I'm like, okay, she's going to get up and, this bathroom. Maybe she wants to order another drink. Who knows? Oh. This woman stood behind my friend and she was staring at me. I shit you not. And I had time. I said, hello, is there a problem? And then she's like, then he was, because my friend was facing me, he was like, what's going on? I was like, this woman just stood up to just like stare at me. And it happened so many times. It happened so many times where I just started getting freaking upset. I was like, you know what? Two can play that game. I have small ass eyes, but I'll make them bigger for you. So every time I notice that you're looking, I will stop. Let's admire each other, love. And then they walk away. Just weird behavior. And I'm here and I'm like, don't stare. It's rude to stare. It's rude to stare. It's rude to stare. Thank you, British colonialism. Because that's how I went to school and we were taught the British curriculum. It's rude to stare. Somebody just gets up. You don't know me. Why are you touching my hair? This woman told me when I was studying to be a nurse, I had braids in my hair, okay? I think you've seen them here. I go out with my hair. My natural African hair. Okay, let's... She goes, I don't like that hair. She said, I prefer the one you had before. I said, when I told you, like I just said, wow. Thanks, I guess. What do we do? It's the hair that grows out of my head. I mean, I could straighten it to make you happy. But we're not going to do that. So it's just going to be weird to me. And this excuse that most people give it older people, they are older people. They don't know better. Nah. If they know not to do the Adolf sign, if they know not to say any weird stuff against people who are Jewish in their old age, they never do. It doesn't fly anymore in this house. They are old. Because if you cannot do that, if you cannot touch another person's hair whose hair is different from yours, who happens to have the same skin color as you, because not all white people have the same hair. Some have curly hair, some have red hair, some have very dark hair. So it's very different and it's beautiful. If you don't just like, what makes you think you can do that to me? Oh, girl, listen. Anyway, let's go back to the horror movie because this is triggering, Anyway, so horror movie. So now I learned today that Jason's mom was a killer. And she told her son how to be a killer. So it's like a parent thing. Because even Dexter's dad, apparently even Dexter's dad is a killer. Oh! And he told him how to kill. Because I was wondering, I'm like, where these... Because when I first started watching Dexter, it was like, he was just, offing people. I'm like, okay, you're just offing people. All right, okay. You're offing the bad guys. But why? Why are you offing the bad guys? Like, and then only to hear that they were like, no, it's because his dad was like, you're going crazy. Respect is a two-way street. Yep. I don't excuse older people because I'm also getting older. And as I get older, the things that were okay when I was younger, I used to get my ass whooped when I was younger. You could get your ass beaten by the teachers at school. You come back home to tell your mom that your teacher beat you. She's going to beat your ass, take you to school. The teacher's going to be like, oh, she was making noise in class. You're going to get beaten by the both of them. On your way home, they'll meet your aunt who'll be like, yeah, she was being crazy at school. But now that's not okay. Fucked us up. There was a lot of mental and physical. Who is Jason's dad? I meant not Jason's dad. Dexter's dad. Dexter. The serial killer Dexter. That's the one I meant. That's what I learned, that his dad is the one who showed him how to kill. Yesterday on the internet, because I was googling this show that my sister wants me to watch that I am scared of watching. By the way, ain't gonna lie, scared as shit. That's why I'm gonna watch it in the garden, so that I'm gonna purposely watch it on my phone, so that when there's a scary jump scare, just throw my phone away. Just throw the phone away. That's gonna scare the shit out of me. Dear Lord. The movies that I actually like are the spiritual movies, like this. Those ones are the best. Is it? Wait. In America, isn't there like, I've watched like 2 episodes of Dexter. So many times, yeah. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't even remember why I stopped watching Dexter. Dexter was like the... Yeah, but there's another season, and then he got married, which is weird because most serial killers also do off their partners and families. But they were like, no, he's not gonna do his family like that. Yes, he is. If you go statistic-wise, actually, that's where they start. Most of them start there. So we'll see. I'm looking forward. I'll be back here with my review after I watch the show. I might not finish it. Scare myself to death, I swear, but give it a chance. We'll give it a go. And now, see, we're almost done. It's not too much. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, I need just a little bit. Da-da-da-da-da-da, just a little bit. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I do love this rival thing, it's very good. Did he eventually go to space? I hope so. Ooh, a girl's teeth have to be whitened. Look at that. But we need to see there's this toothpaste that is from America. I'm really thinking, do I go to, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll decide. Give me a moment. Let me do my mascara. See, and I literally am asking myself, like, I don't know. There are 2 places. Okay, let me tell you a secret. We're just like the 3 of us on here. Listen. So, there's this place in the mother town. Same distance, by the way. I have off today. And this guy has the best Mary Jane that I have ever tried. So, either we will be in space, today, you know? Or I go spend my money buying more jeans or dresses. Got jeans, probably jeans, because, winter is coming. So I don't know. So what would you suggest? We go get ourselves a Mary Jane. Thank you. Or we go buy jeans. Also, I want to take myself out to breakfast. I want to take myself to breakfast. I want to read my books. I have not been reading. Is that pink color? I think so. Wait, it's from Rival. It's from Rival. This is a shimmery. Let me read it for you. According to what they've written here. Spektakuläre Wetlook mit optischem Plumping-Effekt lässt die Lippen voller aussehen und sorgt für ein ultimativ schirmendes Finish. Whatever they say. All three, why not? Because it's in two different places. It's in two different places. It's in two different directions. If I go to get my Mary Jane, I will be in the clouds. I will just happy camper, throughout. And I'll probably want to stay there, because I want to give a. If I go there, just. Look at me exposing myself on the internet. You did not hear that. Don't tell anybody, okay? Keep it between us. I'm just a baby girl. Just a baby girl. I will be so sad if I go to Schweinfurt. This is where I want to go. And the guy is closed. I will be so sad. I will call that motherfucker up and say, open this. I don't know what to do. Bamberg is... Oh, no! Somebody just called me. Get the Mary Jane. Yeah. You know what's up. You know exactly what's up. And I have this year, usually for somebody who partakes, who likes to take walks, who likes to garden, I don't know how to row. I love to garden, but I don't know how to roll. So I got these pre-rolled ones from, before they started putting all these taxes on Temu. Like, I got the whole little box of pre-rolled cones. But I have to learn how to roll. But I don't want to. I'm too lazy. So whenever I go to the guy in the shop, the first time I went there, because, again, it's not legal to sell. Okay? It's... for your own personal gardening purposes, it's okay. But you're not allowed to sell. So he has the seeds. So I'm like, hey, I'm looking for some gardening seeds. It's summer is coming. I'm a starter. Have no idea about any of this stuff. So I'm coming to you and I'm going to believe you. Like, if you decide to sell me shit, okay. So I go there and he's like, okay, this is a very good automatic. It was like Orange Blossom. But I didn't have a tent. But I had my friend who has a tent. So I took and I gave her this, like, hey, could you grow this for me? She said, okay. Good. Listen, that's all about it. So after that, I'm looking at him, I'm like, share what you have with me. I was like, share what you have with me. And then he says, I don't sell. I said, I didn't ask you to sell anything to me. I asked you to share what you have. And then he laughed and he went like in the back door. And he came out with, the gardening tools. And I was like, well, small little bro, I don't know how to roll. So he wrote it for me. Best stuff ever. I was like, whatever it is that you've put in here, it could be some crap. That stuff, I was so happy the whole time. And the dye down, like, I've had like horrible ones which give you like a headache. You're like, ugh. I think they added some tobacco in it. I know. I don't like nicotine. It gives me a headache. And then I was like, the calm down was just, it was very calm. Like it was very calm. So I was just like, top blow. I literally, after I did my shopping, because I was with my two of my friends, and they were like, no, we don't want it. I said, you pieces of shit. Okay, good for you. I enjoyed it all by myself. And then they were like, why are you being so loud and happy? I said, I'm going to be loud and happy. I hate when people tell me that I'm being too loud. And I was like, I'm very happy. And I was like, when we were about to go home, I literally went back into the shop and I told him, I'm like, you know what? Whatever it is that you put in that shit, do it again. And he laughed, the man laughed. I was like, I will be back. I'll be back. And that was the two places where I was telling him, like, I don't know if I should go there because I don't have to work today. It's like, I don't know if I should go there or like go to, the other city. I think I'm gonna, you know what? You are absolutely right. Priorities. This is very important. I am going to go. So after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go have my breakfast. I take myself for breakfast in that city. Gonna take my Kindle. I'm gonna take my Kindle and then I'm gonna sit there and get what I need to get. And then I'm gonna come back home. Gonna sit in the garden. But would I be too scared if I'm like, Snoop Dogging and then it's like watching a horror show? Wasn't that because my senses would be like hyped. The first stop so Put me in a good mood, baby. Come on now. Yeah. But maybe I would like even forget. I'll start laughing at the horror shows. Like, how could you be so stupid? Story time. So, a neighbor of mine, very lovely lady. When I first met her, she used to talk like this. She was like, no, I'm going shopping today. It was a very difficult day. Da, da, da. She would talk in this tone and na na and na na. And I was like, this is the calmest lady I have ever met. Like, woman, how do you do it? Only to find out. Only to find out she's a gardener through and through. You will never catch her in a bad mood. Even when she's upset, even when she is upset, she will never raise her voice. Because her voice is always just here. So she's like, yeah, no, I can take you with me. We can go together and we can do this and we can do that. Only to find out, I said, I want to be like you. I want to be like you. And that's the one who's growing, by the way. She's the one who's growing I name all of them. Outside. She has a typical name. She always has a typical name. So what I did with the lady was like, I told him like, I'm going to get us two. So she's going to keep one of the two trees and I'm going to get one. And then I went there to the same guy again. He was like, hey, this is an outdoor one. Try an outdoor one. And I took the outdoor one and I've always been asking her. She's like in her 60s now. She's been doing this since she was 20. And I was like, I have no idea. I want to try just to grow something in my garden. And she gives me tips. She's like, okay, now it's time for you to put the grow fertilizer in it. Now it's time for you to put the budding fertilizer in it, whatever it is. And so like I listen to her all the time. Like she's so rare. She's so calm when you meet her. Like and when you think of a typical hippie, not the do hippie, but she's the like love and light. And I'm like, yes, love and light, girl. Love and freaking light to me. Thank you so much for telling me that I'm going to go gardening today. You are the best advisor ever. When we are up there, what time is it? It's party time. What time? It's 9:07. It's 9:07. I'll be going away from here. I've been here for an hour. You have kept me company and I will be back. You understand? I will be back. Probably wearing sunglasses, but only the two of us will know why. And then I'm going to tell you about the show that I'm going to watch. I'm going to tell you about the show I'm going to watch. I'm going to tell you about the show. My friend, my Mexican friend is texting me now. She's like, "Oh, where you at?" But she has no idea that the internet influenced me. Well, piss off then. You're absolutely right. I will catch you later.